Welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school basketball play-by-play coverage. Welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school basketball play-by-play coverage. In this IBC matchup, the Indian Valley Braves host the Hiland Hawks. Tonight's game is presented by Keim Home Center, Wright Roofing, Altman, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Now let's head courtside to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio with Big Z Sports.
Gnadenhutten. Good evening, everybody. It is time for more high school basketball, obviously here at 99.9 and on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. You are now locked into the Wood Electric pregame show. It'll be myself, Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas, and Adam Soweski who have your call tonight. And gentlemen, we come in for a high school basketball showdown. Should be a good one because last year Indian Valley and Hiland was an instant classic. But I think we should be saying we're going live from Titletown now, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, everybody here walking in the door tonight and asking them how they're doing, and they all just keep saying, I'm still very happy. I'm still on this natural high of what happened on Saturday night, and it was exciting. Oh,
it was definitely exciting, and you can tell everybody's still got the big smiles on their faces around here as obviously Indian Valley with the the 2024 Division IV State Championship in high school football. And you're going to see a couple names on the court tonight from that very team who are going to be in action. And, Adam, I got to say, you know, coming in here for a high school game, we love coming to this gymnasium. We know how loud it gets. We know how many times we have been here. But the funny thing is, I don't think it has fully set in for a lot of people in this community overall. I mean, they know it happened. They were super excited that it happened. But it's almost like you don't want them and the players to have that kind of not great performance, so to speak.
Exactly, and it's like the fans, you know, the people that we've ran into so far, like Shannon said, you don't even have to bring it up. They'll bring it up to you. You know, they'll start talking about the game on Saturday, and it just goes to show you how important that was to the community and how much they were behind that team and how fun it was, how fun of a season it was for them.
Yeah, it definitely was. But now all gears shift into basketball, and we are here from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. A matchup of two 1-0 teams, Shannon, and this is an early season showdown that we know when it came to last season, Hiland got the better of Indian Valley in the first matchup. Second matchup, we were here for that in what was an extremely memorable finish. So they split the series last year. I expect a very similar contest to the one that we saw in the second game last season. Not saying it's going to be quite as memorable in terms of how it finishes, but still should be a great one.
Yeah, that second game last year went back and forth all night long, and the lead changed hands like 3 times in the last 2.5 seconds. But it's just one of those games that you look forward to watching.
Yeah, you definitely do. We'll be looking forward to bringing it to you here. And if you haven't done so, get subscribed to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. You get notified every single time that we go live. And, Adam, you had something?
Yeah, I was just going to kind of piggyback on that comment about that game because I was here to take that one in as well. And that was one of those games where it got to the point where it didn't even matter who won that game because of how well both teams played, left it all on the line. And you know that's going to happen tonight because both these programs, they don't like to lose. And you know, I'm anticipating something very similar tonight.
So for you fans that are listening, if you don't know what we're talking about, last year Indian Valley's up 2 points. What was that kid's name from Hiland last year?
Sammy Detweiler.
Detweiler shoots a 3-pointer, misses it, but gets fouled. Goes to the line with like 1.5 seconds left, makes all 3 free throws to take the lead by 1 point. Coach Miller calls a timeout, draws up a play, and Riker Williams takes a charge on the baseline on the inbound pass, and he goes to the foul line for 2 free throws, makes both of them, and the Braves win. It was just an unbelievable finish.
Yeah, it was an incredible finish, and we look forward to seeing what this edition in 2024 will bring. We'll take our first time out, and when we return, we will be talking with the coaches as we will be talking with head coach for those Hiland Hawks and Mark Schleybaugh. Then we'll get to head coach Tyrone Miller. You're locked in to your Wood Electric pregame show. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? MPAC Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, MPAC Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit MPAC Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what MPAC Collision can do for you.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? MPAC Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, MPAC Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit MPAC Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what MPAC Collision can do for you.
Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, Keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors, Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Are you looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
The Sarshown name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarshownCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton.
Players from last year's team, they bring back the same thing. It's kind of a story of high school basketball. What have you guys been talking about the most whenever it comes to taking on the Braves?
Well, a lot of unknowns. We were able to see their Cambridge game the other night, and obviously some of the key guys didn't play in that game, and so a lot of unknowns. I think it makes it interesting for us, and we're teams like that. Nice scouting report, big scouting report, and we didn't really have that, so it's a little bit of a feel it outside the game. But what we do know is they've got some really good players, and they really well coached. They're going to take our first options away. At least not give them easy baskets. I thought last year we did a very poor job of that when we were here.
Well, thank you for your time, Coach. Good luck to the Hawks.
All right, thank you.
Head Coach Mark Slaybaugh for the Hiland Hawks, brought to you by Jeff Wallach LLC. Stick around because you'll be hearing from Head Coach
That was
Tyrone
where I
Miller
almost
of
said
the
Jeff
Indian
Wallach
Valley
LLC. Red Zone.
The Sarshown name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarshownCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshown.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Jeff Wallach, Head Coach Tyrone Miller for the Indian Valley Braves. Coach, first and foremost, happy to be back here.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our...
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Wright Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back into your Wood Electric pregame show live from Gnadenhutten as the Indian Valley Braves will be hosting some IVC basketball tonight. And you are locked in here with the courtside interview with the coach, brought to you by Jeff Wallach, LLC. And it is head coach Mark Slabaugh for the Hiland Hawks. Coach, first and foremost, obviously off to a 1-0 start. I know that's kind of the expectation that you want to get off to, getting that first win. Kind of makes the rest of them look a little bit easier.
Yeah, I mean, good win for us against Dover. You know, it's always a tough opponent for us. We haven't beat them last couple of years, and you know, they graduated a lot of kids from last year, but I still think they're a good team, so we thought it was a good win.
Now, early season conference tilts, I mean, you can learn a lot about your team, and this is an opponent you guys are definitely familiar with. You know, last season, I'm sure you guys have not forgotten the last time you were here.
Yeah, I mean, we've had some battles with Indian Valley the last few years, and so I think it's just kind of expected now they're going to be close games. And yeah, I mean, it's just they're extremely well coached. Their kids play extremely hard. I think our kids play hard, and it's a program we have a lot of respect for, and we know we've got some good battles ahead of us here this year.
Looking up and down your roster, you guys bring back a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors, a lot of letter winners for this team. I know that has to be a good feeling.
Yeah, you know, some good experience. You know, we have a few kids that played big minutes for us last year, and then because of our injuries late in the year, we had some kids that stepped in, and maybe not big minutes, but were at least playing in big games. And so, you know, I don't think our kids have the excuse of, you know, not having had experience and being nervous and that kind of thing. So hopefully big games this year, we're able to you know, get those jitters out of the way early.
Now, obviously, one of the biggest things for you guys moving forward into this year is who is going to step up and take over kind of that leading scoring role. Who's going to be the one who's going to be the hot hand for you guys tonight? I know it's very early in the season, but any early indicators from that?
You know, Nick Wigton was our second leading scorer last year. I think the biggest adjustment he has to make, last year he had the second or third best defender guarding him. This year he's got everybody's go-to guy at the defensive end on him. So it's an adjustment he has to make, but you know, we're looking for Nick to score, and you know, I think after him we're hoping to be really balanced, and you know, even Nick, I mean, he's not a guy that's going to score 25 points a game. You know, if we can get 14, 15 out of him, we'd be really happy.
Now, looking at across the court when it comes to Indian Valley, you know, they lost some key players from last year's team. They bring back the same thing. It's kind of the story of high school basketball. What have you guys been talking about the most whenever it comes to taking on the Braves?
Well, a lot of unknowns. You know, we were able to see their Cambridge game the other night, and you know, obviously a couple key guys didn't play in that game, and so a lot of unknowns. I think it makes this game interesting for us. You know, we're a team that likes to have a nice scouting report, thick scouting report, and we don't really have that. So it's a little bit of a feel it out type of game. But what we do know is that they've got some really good players. They're going to be really well coached. They're going to take our first options away, and we've got to do our best to limit, you know, their best players, at least not give them easy baskets. I thought last year we did a very poor job of that when we were here.
Well, thank you for your time, Coach. Good luck to the Hawks.
All right, thank you.
Head coach Mark Slabaugh for the Hiland Hawks, brought to you by Jeff Wallach, LLC. Stick around because you'll be hearing from head coach Tyrone Miller of the Indian Valley Braves right after this. Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show live from Gnadenhutten, and we are going to go courtside with the coach again, brought to you by Jeff Wallach, LLC. It is head coach Tyrone Miller for the Indian Valley Braves. Coach, first and foremost, happy to very early on in the season. I know you guys are still feeling pretty good after that win over Cambridge.
Yeah, you know, it was good to get some other guys some experience.
had a lot of questions if we were going to postpone some games to start the year. And for our coaching staff and our players, it was really important to get some guys some experience in that game. We don't want a logjam of games, in January, February. We wanted to get our season started, so we were happy to get it started with a win, and then kind of the rest of the week get some good practice in and get ready to cheer on the football team in the state championship game. So it was all around a good week for the Braves here.
Yeah, I got to ask, because Adam Soweski pointed out to me, he saw you in the front row with your family, so I know you guys are still probably pretty excited from that game.
Yeah, I think I lost a little bit of my voice in that game, and was really hitting that cowbell pretty hard on Saturday night, just getting after it for our guys. And, it was a cool experience for me and my family. My kids, love the football team just as much as they love the basketball team. And, we've got a great community down here, and Coach Lancaster and I support each other very well. I know there are a lot of coaches that say they do that, but I really believe Coach Lancaster and I, we show it in our actions with how we support each other's programs, and it's why Indian Valley is a special place.
Now, the interesting thing that you guys had from that Cambridge game, a nice win. You probably learned a couple things about some of the players who you're going to be maybe in the starting rotation or maybe even rotating in, because you were without Riker Williams, you were without Colt James. Down the road, I know it's only one game, but how much can that help if you maybe saw a couple glimpses of players, maybe something that they could do down the road for you?
Yeah, it helps a lot. We put a little bit more on Landon McPeak's shoulders in that game, and he responded with a career high night. We saw a lot of really good things from guys that didn't have any varsity experience coming into that game. So just to give us the confidence and most of all the trust in them that we can put them on the floor and they can contribute for us.
Now, this is a matchup against the Hiland Hawks, an early IVC showdown. This is a game that I don't have to remind anybody what it was like last year. Do you expect a similar kind of back-and-forth battle tonight?
Yeah, and the game out at their place early in the year last year was kind of the same way. We had an opportunity to take the lead late and missed a bunny and then missed the putback with about 2 minutes to go in the game. So the game out there was really back and forth the whole time, too. I expect to be tough and physical. We'll see what our offensive rhythm is like tonight. That's probably my biggest worry. It's just that we're kind of out of sync offensively with incorporating some different guys into the mix. But I know how Hiland's going to guard. They're going to be tough and physical and reach and grab and pull and do all the things that Hiland defense does. But we've preached all week for our guys to be tough, finish through contact, and just play as hard as we can for 32 minutes.
Is that going to be the biggest key to try to get a win tonight? Just keep playing hard through that entire time?
Yeah, then that's the key. You got to keep your head through all of it. Sometimes the physicality can be a little bit frustrating, but we want to be the aggressors, and that's kind of the way that we want to play too. That's been our style here for 4 years now since I've been here, is to be tough and physical and play harder than everybody else. So that's just going to be a constant reminder that nobody plays harder than us, and we don't want them to come in here and play any harder than we do tonight.
Well, thank you for your time, Coach. Good luck to the Braves.
All right, thank you.
Head Coach Tyrone Miller for the Indian Valley Braves, brought to you by Jeff Wallach LLC. Stick around. We've got your starting lineups, and we'll wrap up your Wood Electric pregame show right after this.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
Yeah, for the Braves, wearing number 1, Luke Wells. He's a 6'1" senior. Wearing number 3, Deegan Bieber. He's a 6'1" junior. Wearing number 4, Landon McPeak, a 5'9" senior. Number 11, Jackson Murphy, 6'1" senior. And number 22, Riker Williams. They call him Frank, 6-foot sophomore.
As for your starting lineup for the Hiland Hawks, it will be number 10, the senior Logan Hirschberger. Also number 24, the senior standing at 6'3", Nick Wigton. Number 13, Sam Wengard, also a senior. Then it's number 12, CJ Yoder. He is a 6'1" junior. And finally, number 15, the junior Alex Miller, standing at 5'11". Quickly, we'll get to our Gnadenhutten Company keys to the game. A quick key for the Hiland Hawks here, Shannon.
I think they got to just kind of really clamp down on defense. Anybody got a lot of new offensive guys, you kind of want to get some in-your-face defense on them and see if you can make them turn the ball over.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see if they are able to do that. As for the Indian Valley Braves, what do you got for the Gnadenhutten Company keys to the game?
I think the Braves are really going to have to step up tonight as individuals. Riker Williams is going to start tonight after coming off that state championship game on Saturday night. Some other players are going to have to step up and help him out tonight because he's probably going to get double-teamed a lot.
Now we'll have to wait and see how this one shapes up. We might revisit those when we get to halftime, as we are going to have tip-off from Gnadenhutten. Basketball is back in Z Country. It's won by the Hiland Hawks, and bringing it up now will be Miller. He's picked up and guarded by Landon McPeak. They kick right side. Hiland working the ball off the top of the key. Miller finally has it again, tries an entry pass, bounces it off of McPeak's leg. Luke Wells picks it up. Down the court goes to Jackson Murphy, and Indian Valley will slow things down. Now on offense, McPeak drives, works, goes to Murphy, kicks out right side. Deegan Bieber, he'll drive on the right block, kick out, and it's to Riker Williams. Indian Valley trying to probe in. They'll kick back out and reset at the top of the key with Murphy. Murphy drives, lost his footing, has to go to Wells in the corner. Wells head fake. Fastball across the court to Williams, who goes between the legs. Wells had a moment there where he was breaking underneath the hoop and was open, but the passer didn't see him. Great defense by Hiland. No room for Indian Valley. Wells drives, nearly throws it away, but he'll get it into the hands of Williams. He'll go in, spin around in the lane, he'll go up, and that one's going to be a travel. Shannon, we saw it. He shuffled the feet.
Yeah, he kind of got a little bit of an arm on him, kind of forced him to go back the other way, and when he did, he just kind of drug out pivot foot.
So now bringing it up will be Hiland. It'll be Miller across the timeline, picked up by McPeak. Tight defense. Left side, driving for Hiland. Now a kickback, and there's going to be another travel, as losing his footing that time was CJ Yoder.
Yeah, they kind of all went in there together, and I think when his own teammate fell down, it just kind of made the pile come unstable, and then he traveled trying to get away.
Yeah, the Braves really moved fast on defense. That was actually Riker Williams that collapsed. He got his hand on the ball. It threw off his balance.
So the Braves on offense. Deegan Bieber for 3. Riker Williams with the assist, and the Braves lead 3-0. Bieber, if he gets hot,
yeah,
we know.
Nice job right there by Williams to find him over there on the kind of like a pick play.
Now on the right side, it's Wengard. He'll kick it in. Off to a teammate. Wengard's going to get it back. Drive. He'll kick left corner. Pump fake. Driving in. Williams got there late on defense. He might have got away with a tug of the arm, but putting it up and in is C.J. Yoder. What a finish.
Yeah, on the football field, that would have been called as a hold, but he was able to get away with it.
So now here comes Hiland back the other way as they get the ball back, and putting it up and in is Alex Miller.
Yeah, they did a nice job getting the steal right there off of Landon McPeak.
Down the court, here comes McPeak. He'll work right side, go into the hands of Williams. Williams picks up his dribble. Now he runs out of room, has to go to Wells. Kicks left side. McPeak, tight defense. He'll make room, goes into Wells. Baseline pass, nearly threw it away, but Murphy has the quick hands to save it in the right corner, and they'll high point it to Williams. He'll drive, lost the handle, and has to slow it down. Hiland not letting any lanes in again here early on. We knew this is going to be some very tight defense that the Hawks present. Landon McPeak, scoop shot in the lane, and it's rejected as Hirschberger comes over the top and swats it.
Yeah, Hirschberger did a nice job right there. McPeak did a nice little spin move to get to the hoop, but Hirschberger stayed with him all the way.
Indian Valley gets the ball in. It's Bieber. Underhand pass. Goes to McPeak. Looks for room. Has to go back to the top of the key. Williams, he's going to drive right. Double team. Off the glass. It's in. And Williams is heading to the charity stripe.
Picking up right where he did on Saturday night. Just taking that lane right there. Goes inside, takes the contact, and keeps on going.
So stepping to the charity stripe for the first time, a First Federal Community Bank free throw for Williams, who the sophomore, a star for the Division IV state title game for the Braves. And he was good from the free throw line. It's 6-4. Braves lead. Hiland on offense, nearly losing the ball is Hirschberger as he'll come back out. Wells has picked him up on defense. They'll go right side. Miller again between the legs, right down Broadway. Floater in the lane's not going to fall. Williams grabs the board. Here comes Indian Valley on offense. McPeak has it. He'll drive, and it actually was passed off to Williams, and we're going to have a foul called, and they're going to call it on the floor.
Yeah, Williams tried to split two guys right there, and neither of them was in position to take a charge, so he kind of gave him a little bit of a hip check.
Some substitutions on the court, or one of them, as it looks like Hirschberger will sit. And they wanted to bring in off of the bench number 23 in Ashton Schrock. But they'll wait for the, I'm not sure what they were waiting on. I think the foul potentially, Shannon?
Yeah, I don't know if they ever went over to the table.
Well, they're putting up 22, which it would mean it would be an offensive foul because the only 22 on the court is Riker Williams. So your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, that and Coach Dave Slayball over there, he's laughing, trying to figure out. They know, everybody knows it was on Hiland. They just don't know which number it was.
So now they get it right, as they'll say number 21, Andrew Weaver. Although, sorry, be number 12, rather. He's down on the court, C.J. Yoder. So Hirschberger will sit, and finally, in will come Schrock. Braves ball, they're up 6-4, under 5 minutes showing here in the fast-paced first quarter. McPeak's going to inbound. Whenever we have a situation figured out, Coach Mark Schleybaugh hangs his head.
Which you knew that was coming because anytime it takes that long to decipher who the foul's on, it's I don't think it's going to go over real well.
It's not. C.J. Yoder checks in for Caleb Yoder. Williams drive, kick out left side. Bieber for three, and he knocks it down. Riker Williams gets another assist.
Yeah, nice wide open assist. I think the reason why Schleybaugh was so mad is I believe that was Yoder's second foul.
Driving in wildly, and bodies flying everywhere. Three-point shot doesn't fall for Hiland. Wells is going to grab the rebound. On offense, here come the Braves. Right corner, it's Williams. Couple jab steps. Lost the ball. It was poked away from him by Yoder. Tries to throw in the lane, and it's thrown away. Getting that steal is Wengard. Miller kicks to Wengard, who will go back out. He'll dump it off. In the corner, step back. Three-point shot is buried. And knocking that one down, it was Alex Miller. What a job by Miller with the man right in his face.
Yeah, Miller's got a nice stroke right there. He hit quite a few three-pointers last year when we watched him.
Now McPeak will drive left side. They kick to Wells. Now he'll go into the corner to Murphy. He's double-teamed. Back off to Wells, who's trapped in the right corner. He's going to drive in. Lost the handle. It's on everywhere, and it's into the hands of Miller again. Miller across the timeline looking for a fast break. He'll drop it off. It's Yoder. Works left side. Schrock in the lane. Too strong off the glass. Rebounded in the hands of Bieber.
Yeah, Schrock did a nice job right there. He got the step he needed and went right around him and just off the glass too hard.
McPeak across. Goes to work on the defender. Right side. Murphy kicks. Bieber in the corner. They'll go Murphy. Drives baseline. Delivers it to McPeak, who tiptoes the line. And they're going to say his toes were on the line. It's another Indian Valley turnover. Braves lead 9-7.
Yeah, I think he was good until he tried to spin a little bit and then 1 foot come across it and touched it.
Colt James and Cam Anama will come on for Luke Wells and Riker Williams for the Braves. Miller brings it up again for Hiland. His team trails by 2 in the early going. Today's presentation of high school basketball, one of our presenting sponsors in Wright Mark Roofing. As driving will be Nick Wigton. Spin around as he lost his man, and he puts it in. He went right past Murphy, and what a shot. We got a tie ball game.
Yeah, he did a little spin move down there, and Murphy kind of just slipped on the floor and fell down.
McPeak picks up his dribble, has to go out to Anama. His first time get the ball, and there's a miscommunication as a cutting James was going for the baseline. Anama threw it, and there was nobody home.
Yeah, and there's one of those products that where, James is on the football team, hasn't been to practices and stuff, and just got to get in rhythm with your teammates.
So here comes Miller. He'll bring it up again. Miller, we know, is going to be filling in some big shoes after the departure of Sammy Detweiler, who graduated last year. Zeke Bodeker in the game. They'll go to Miller. He'll drive on the right block. Kick, left corner. Fakes the three. Drive in. Dump off. Bodeker off the glass, and it's good. And give the assist that time to Caleb Yoder.
Yeah, just nice ball movement right there. That's what you got to do with a team that plays a lot of in-your-face defense, and they was able to catch them on the backside.
So Wells has it. He'll go to Murphy, who lost the handle again, and he dives on it and underhands it to Anama. Hiland is right up in the grill of Indian Valley on defense. It's great defense right now.
Yeah, and that's what Indian Valley's got to do is they got to get better with handling the ball. Maybe dribble in to try to create some pressure and some backdoor cuts.
McPeak drives, pull up in the lane. The floater is good, and Landon McPeak finishes through contact from two different Hawks players. Tie ball game, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Driving right side is Schrock. Kicks out. Right side, we got a foul called well before that shot went up, and it looks like it's going to go on Anama.
Yeah, they said Anama had his hands on him, so that referee didn't like the little hip checking.
Williams is going to come back in, and he will sub in for Bieber. Nick Miller's going to get a rest. Hirschberger is back in for Hiland. Wells back in for the Braves. Anama to sit, and we'll go down to the sideline. Brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. Adam?
I was just going to say, I think this crew's doing a phenomenal job calling this game because both these teams are very physical on defense as Hiland gets the easy bunny shot there. I mean, they could be calling it on every possession, but they're not. They're letting them play.
They are letting them play. That was Wigton who went to Bodeker, who cut to an open lane and cashed in. It's now 13-11. Williams drives through contact right through the defender, and he'll put 2 on the board for the Braves. Didn't need anything except the bottom of the net. Right side in front of the Indian Valley student section is Schrock. He'll kick it out. Ball's worked its way to the left side to Hirschberger. Wanted an entry pass to Bodeker. He'll flash back out. Schrock drives right around McPeak off the glass. Too strong, and Wells grabs the rebound. He'll push it up the court. Williams with his right hand. Down Broadway. Shuffle, step in the lane, and it's good. Riker Williams through contact, showing off his broken tackle ability from the football field.
Yeah, he just did a phenomenal job right there. Looked like he was going to lose his balance, was still able to knock it down.
Pull-up shot in front of Jackson Murphy is good, and that was Nick Wigton, the 6'3" senior.
Yeah, you can't play much better defense than Murphy did right there. The only thing Murphy could have done was foul him, but chances are the bucket's still going to go in.
Tie ball game, 15-all, under a minute to go. Braves and Hawks, IVC basketball early here at 99.9 and on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Driving to the rim is Murphy. He couldn't get it to fall. Still battling for it. Luke Wells gets the rebound, but his foot was on the baseline. It will be Hiland ball.
Yeah, I think they got him because he was out of bounds.
You know what, Shannon? I think we've got a technical called on Murphy, who Murphy was upset and was walking away from the official, but he gets teed up.
Interesting. But like I said, Luke Wells was out of bounds, and he came back in, and he just never got both feet reestablished, so he's still considered out of bounds.
So the Stripes are talking to head coach Tyrone Miller about, I guess, what was said or done. We didn't really see anything. Adam, did you see anything from down there from Murphy? Adam's shaking his head no.
No, it had to be after the call was made that he was stepping out of bounds. I mean, I know that they're trying to keep things under control right now, but it had to be something he said.
Wigton misses the first and will cash in on the second. So it's 16-15 in favor of Hiland, and they will keep possession. So Murphy will sit and into the game for the first time. Number 10, Roberto Matana. I hope I'm saying that right, Shannon. I'm going to butcher it.
That's all right. I butcher everything.
We're just going to call him Roberto because that'll make it a lot easier. Miller between the legs, cross the timeline. Hiland can hold for last shot here and go up by 3, maybe 4. Hirschberger has it, and it looks like the Hawks are content with slowing it down. Miller has the ball again. He's picked up by McPeak. Spins around, goes to the right side. Into the game is Cade Beachy. Hirschberger back off to Miller. 15 seconds showing on the first quarter clock. Live here from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Hawks trying to set up one final play here, and it's going to be a double team. They'll throw it off the leg of James. Great defense for the Braves as one man goes up in McPeak and crashes down to the floor. He went high. Miller tried to dribble under him, and there's going to be a foul called. It is going to be on, it was either McPeak or James. Not sure which one they're going to get. And you have to apologize. We don't have the board running here, so I didn't see. I think they called it on McPeak, Shannon.
Yeah, I thought I seen him put 4 fingers
Yeah, they
up
called it on McPeak.
So 4 seconds to go here, but some good defense from Indian Valley might stifle Hiland. Get it across the timeline. Pump fake, and Miller throws up a 3. He wanted contact, but there was no call. 16-15, Hawks lead the Braves. Big Z Sports is back for the second quarter after this Cush Financial Group timeout.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? Impact Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, Impact Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit Impact Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what Impact Collision can do for you.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Is right here on 99.9 Z Country.
Welcome back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. 16-15, some early season IVC basketball, and it's a good one brewing here from Gnadenhutten, as it will be Braves ball. Bringing it up is McPeak. He'll get across the timeline. On offense, Indian Valley has had some success. Riker Williams having a nice game so far. Deegan Bieber's knocked one down from deep, but Hiland playing that real airtight defense as Williams is going to get an open three-point shot. It was too long. Hustle for the rebound. McPeak has it. Pull up at the free throw line. That's long as well. Bounces off the top of the backboard, and it is hauled in. Wigton with the board. Here come the Hawks, pushing it down the court, and out of bounds, hard into the wall goes Wengard, who tried to save it. Happened right in front of Adam, and thank goodness they've got those foam boards on the wall.
Yeah, because there ain't much room here. He did what he was supposed to do, diving for the ball, but unfortunately there's just nowhere to go.
Indian Valley brings it up again. It is going to be McPeak. Goes between the legs. He's picked up by Hirschberger. Right side. Bieber's going to drive on Wigton. Looks out for a safety valve after picking up his dribble. He will go to McPeak. He'll drive in with the left. In the lane. What a dump off. Colt James goes up. No call on the contact. Rebound into the hands of Hiland. Here comes Caleb Yoder.
Yeah, James tried to play through the contact right there. Thought he was going to get the call, and he just threw the ball a little too hard and went just up over the rim.
On offense, here come the Hawks again. Led by Nick Wigton, as well as Alex Miller and a whole host of players who can burn you. Miller kicks right corner. Hirschberger for three, way long. Williams tries to battle for the rebound, but it's hauled in from behind. That was Miller. Kick out. Wigton fakes the three. Now Hirschberger. Entry pass. It's Miller. He's picked up by James. Spin around, right block. Tries to take the charge. No call. And that one is taken in by number 22, Caleb Yoder. Nice finish.
Yeah, nice finish.
And now
Yoder.
A steal. Yoder with a steal as well. Left side, three-point shot from Wigton is buried in front of the Indian Valley bench. And Coach Miller wants a Cush Financial Group timeout. Big Z Sports will be back in 30 seconds.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
Welcome back into today's presentation of high school basketball, brought to you in part by Keim Home Center, as it is 21-15, under 6.5 to go before halftime. Nice sequence by the Hawks there as they go on a 5-0 run here early in the second quarter. Braves with a couple of miscues, Shannon.
Yeah, just did some things right there that you shouldn't be doing, and Coach Miller wanted a timeout to talk about, try to calm them down and tell him to quit making bad decisions.
Murphy tries to go in on Wigton. He'll get around him in the lane. Floater bounces off the backboard and the back of the rim, and it will fall. Jackson Murphy, good for two. The Hawks work it down with Miller, top of the key. He'll kick it off. Hirschberger drives in. That's going to be a charge, and Colt James, no question that time he took it.
Colt James has been standing in that paint since Saturday night when they brought the parade in town, and they just ran into him.
Always good for at least one, Shannon Thomas.
Well, I'll get you two.
Luke Wells to inbound for the Braves with under 6 minutes to go here. Adam, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with him most of the time.
That was a perfect Shannon Thomas line right there.
McPeak across. Here comes Wells. He'll dribble with the left. He'll go back out. Wanted to cross over to go into Jackson Murphy, but there was nothing there. They find McPeak, who's in front of the Hiland bench. He'll drive with the left in the paint, looks for room, fadeaway shot, just threw it up off the backboard. It's not going to fall. Rebound into the hands that time of Miller. He'll push it up the court. Miller tries to go down. Broadway, too strong. Rebound into the hands of Riker Williams. Williams will now bring it up. Miller had almost the right English on that one. Top of the key. Williams drives, tries to go baseline. It'll bounce off of the Hiland player in Wengard and stay with the Braves. He had the right idea. He saw James on the right block, just couldn't throw it around Wengard.
Yeah, did you notice as Riker drove right there, he had 3 Hiland Hawks on him. So, I mean, he tried but just couldn't get it done.
Murphy on the inbound, kicks out. James, top of the key, wanted to pass left to a cutting McPeak, but there was no lane. They'll find Williams instead. He's double-teamed. Coach Schlaball wanted to travel, but nothing called. Williams has to get rid of it, nearly throws it away, but Murphy plucks it away from Wigton. McPeak now drives with the left. Floater in the lane, up and under. How in the world did McPeak get that to fall? And the Braves have clawed back within 2.
That was one of those shots. He made a nice move and throwed it up and then just started praying for it.
Drive right side. Miller has it again in the corner in front of the Indian Valley bench. Wants to go down low. He'll get it there. Going to work is Wengard. On James, right block, takes the shot over top, rebound by Wells. Wells with a good box out there. Indian Valley looking to tie it up. James, they were trying to push it down the court to him, but Wengard jumped the pass and knocked it out of bounds. Hirschberger's back into the game for Hiland, and sitting will be Andrew Weaver. Also Cam Anama back in the game. He will come in for Williams. James will sit, and Bieber is in for him. Of course, coming up here in about 4 minutes and 24 seconds, we'll have your First National Bank of Denison halftime report. We'll break down some stats from the early goings of this ball game and see how we match up with our Gnadenhutten & Company keys to the game. Murphy has the ball. Now it is McPeak. A 27-point outing for him in the win over Cambridge. Wells is going to drive. Scoop shot in the game. Can't get it to fall. Offensive board. A nice hustle play for Wells.
Yeah, way to stay with his shot right there.
Bieber left the three-pointer short. Murphy grabs the rebound. They work it back out. McPeak, pump fake, jumps in the lane, and that one was knocked out of his hands. It will stay with the Braves.
Yeah, right now the Braves are doing a nice job after the missed shots, getting in there and getting their rebounds. That's what you're going to have to do with the team as good as Hiland.
Bieber has it off the inbound. Underhand scoop pass to McPeak. Cutting baselines. Wells, and what a nice finish there. That's a pardon the voice crack. But Wells with a nice floater in the lane. That was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, nice job right there. He kind of got turned sideways to avoid the contact. Almost left it short, but it rolled over the rim.
Tie ball game, 21-21. 3.5 showed in the second quarter. Trapped on the right side is Miller. Still looking for room. He'll drive baseline. Kick out. Wigton for 3, and it rattles in, and Nick Wigton buries another one from deep. On offense, here come the Braves again. McPeak across the timeline, kicks right side. Murphy with the jab step. And they find McPeak in the corner again. Good ball moving by both these teams. That pass is jumped by Wigton. He'll go up and in off the glass. Nick Wigton with some serious speed there, and in back-to-back possessions has got 5 points for the Hawks.
Yeah, he just he read the quarterback's eyes right there and just jumped the pass route.
Wells from the corner, a 3-point shot is good. Luke Wells knocks it down from deep, and he says, I'll take those 5 points right back. Give the assist that time to McPeak, his second of the ballgame. Hirschberger, right side. He'll go to work on Wells. Top of the key, back into the game is Schrock. He goes to work on Anama. Up and off of the backboard, no good, but a foul's going to get called. As you saw it there, Shannon, Anama just kind of came down over the top of the arms.
Yeah, Schrock's fast on that first step, and he got around Anama right there, and Anama just tried to put his body against him and force him, but you leaned forward. You did a good job right up until he left the ground, and then when you leaned your arms into him, they're going to call you every time.
Schrock steps to the free throw line, brought to you by the First Federal Community Bank, and the first one rattles in and out, no good. So it will remain a 26-24 lead. Some substitutions for the Braves. Murphy and Anama will sit. James is back in, as well as Williams. Very brief breaks for Riker Williams thus far.
I'm sure Coach Miller's hearing it on the sideline over there. I'm ready, Coach.
Schrock back up to the charity stripe, and he will make his trip 0 for 2 as Williams will grab the rebound for the Braves. He'll bring it up. 2.5 showing before halftime. Early goings here for both Williams and James, like we said, trying to get their basketball legs under them. James goes up, lost the handle, and that's going to be a steal. The steal that time for Caleb Yoder. Working it down the court of the Hawks, now trapped is Schrock. He's got Williams all over him. Passes out. Hirschberger going to drive down Broadway off the glass. Well too strong. Tough defense there. Rebound into the hands that time of McPeak. He'll go to work. Underhand pass. Williams thought about a very deep three, but thought better of it. And they'll go to Wells. Under 2 minutes to go. 2-point game. McPeak in the lane. Lost the handle, but they're going to say he got poked from behind. That foul's going to be on Caleb Yoder.
Yeah, it looked like as soon as he went to turn right there, Yoder come down just right across both of his arms.
Well, Adam, we said it was going to be a tight game. It's lived up to it so far.
Yeah, it's been nothing more than a few short runs by each team, and that's been about it.
Somehow that was an inbound play that was passed to nobody. Hustling down the court, battling with the Hiland player was Williams. He'll kick it out as he goes down. James's three-point shot short. He'll get his own rebound and put it in. The offensive board for Colt James leads to 2.
And kids, that's why you follow your shots.
Tie ball game. Hiland on offense. It is Wengard, goes right side. Schrock with the left, stops, goes top of the key to Hirschberger. Now left side, Wigton thought about a three. Williams pokes it out of his hands, and it will stay Hiland ball. Both of these teams, their ability right now, we've seen maybe 1 or 2 reach-in fouls, but they are constantly poking and probing on the inside.
Yeah, they're doing a lot right now with their hands, and like we said, the refs have called a pretty good game. They're letting them play a little bit. There's been a couple fouls, but other than that, you got to kind of be tough tonight.
Schrock, top of the key, goes Wigton. He'll kick it around. Nice move there by Miller, but Colt James with the steal. Here come the Braves again as James having a nice sequence there on back-to-back possessions. McPeak drives in. Hirschberger tries to poke it away. He's still on him. He'll go into James at the free throw line, who works it back out to Wells. Now they find McPeak, who cuts to the right side on front of the script eye of Indian Valley here in front of the Hiland bench. McPeak lost his footing, somehow kicks it out. Bieber steps into a three-point shot that was well long. James battles for the rebound. It will be Hiland ball as he was locked up that time with Wengard.
Yeah, that was just kind of a little bit of ugly 10 seconds worth of basketball right there.
Less than perfect by far. Still 26 all. From Gnadenhutten, Braves and Hawks early season IVC basketball. 40 seconds to go before halftime. Schrock at the top of the key. Works right side. Miller jab steps, goes out. And they'll reset again. Hiland maybe looking to hold for last shot unless they get an open lane. Like that as Miller steps back for a three, no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's thrown away. And trying to box out there was Bieber. He backed right into Wengard, and both came crashing down. Actually, it might have been into Miller.
Yeah, that was one of those ones where Bieber was boxing him out, and the ball went long, and he went up to go for the rebound, and Bieber just kept backing up and kind of undercut him.
Almost still looks like it's football season around here. Inbound for Hiland to Schrock. He'll go left side. Actually, they'll go right back to Schrock again. He'll look back, and he'll get the call from Coach Schleybaugh. 15 seconds going. Hawks will hold for last shot. Trying to get their offensive alignment right. Wigton's going to work the baseline. They'll kick right side. Miller thought about a three. He'll drive baseline. Runs out of room. Goes to Wigton for three. Somehow buries it with Bieber's hand right in his face. And the Hawks will lead 29-26 off of the deadly three-point shooting from Nick Wigton.
Yeah, that was a pretty good shot right there. Like I said, there's nothing else the defender could have did right there. Any closer, he would have fouled him.
Certainly would have as we go down to the sideline here in just a moment as Adam is going to try to get head coach Mark Schleybaugh, the Hiland Hawks. His team leading by 3. Some great shooting for Wigton. Adam does have coach.
Coach, it's been a back-and-forth game all night, just as you probably expected when these two teams get together. What's your message going to be at the half?
Transition defense and rebounding. That was our focus before the game, and we did a terrible job in the first half. They did a great job of those two things, and we just have to be better.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks to head coach Mark Schleybaugh, and you are now entered into the First National Bank of Denison halftime report. When we return, we'll go through some of the stats and give you a breakdown of how those first 2 quarters shaped up, and then we'll get you to more high school play-by-play basketball action in Z Country. You're locked in at 99.9 and on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We'll be back right after this.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Jeff Wallach, LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors, Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
The certified public accountants at Gnadenhutten Company believe in the value of relationships. Gnadenhutten Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Gnadenhutten Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Gnadenhutten facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Are you looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
They have roots where others have branches. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
29-26, the Hiland Hawks lead the Indian Valley Braves. Early season IVC basketball here at 99.9 and on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. It is the First National Bank of Denison halftime report. And in that first half of action, Shannon, no surprise, Nick Wigton for Hiland. He is a problem to deal with, whether it is moving the ball, whether it's playing defense, shooting it from deep. He is by far and away right now a top scorer for Hiland, and he's definitely been a problem that Indian Valley's been trying to key on him, but it's easier said than done, slowing him down.
Yeah, I mean, they've been playing phenomenal defense. There's a couple times he had some wide open shots, but like I shot right there before the half, the defender couldn't do anything else. I mean, he kind of had to go out of the court area because he had his hand right in his face, and he still drilled the three-pointer.
Yeah, he did, and he is a pretty good athlete to watch out there for the Hawks. On top of that, Alex Miller, the primary ball handler, he's been doing a lot on both sides of the ball. Realistically, for the Hawks, they've had some good contributions across the board, getting some good minutes off the bench, and that's kind of what we expect, Adam, from a Hiland team. They are going to have plenty of players coming in off of the bench for sure.
Yeah, Coach Slayball did a great job of that in the first half. He was filtering players in and out. There was constant substitutions, and as fast-paced as they play, you would almost expect that, because if you're only running 5 or 6 or 7 guys onto the court, you would never make it through a full game.
No, not at all. And, of course, our trips to the sideline brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. On the other side of the coin for the Indian Valley Braves, things got off to a hot start for Riker Williams, but kind of cooled off there into the second quarter. Hiland clamping down on him a little bit more.
Yeah, he didn't play a whole lot there in that second quarter, but they did what they had to do. And I just think the Hiland defense has just been phenomenal. They staying in their face. They've created a lot of miscalculations on the throws, and like one time there was a throw for the inbounds pass. There was nobody there, but luckily Riker Williams was able to run down the court and get it down. But Hiland's doing some things defensively down here. Even though Coach said he'd like to see the transition defense a little bit better, their half-court defense has been pretty solid.
It definitely has. We're going to see if Adam can catch up with head coach Tyrone Miller, but we'll see how late the Braves will come out here on the clock. And, you heard from Coach Slayball heading into the halftime for Hiland. Not very happy in the things you kind of mentioned there, Shannon, but there's a certain expectation when it comes to Hiland basketball, and we know, the only thing they want to see out of you is hard work, hustle, and grit. And let me tell you, the Hawks fit the bill in that first half.
When what you know about Hiland is basketball and baseball. And when you talk about sports out there, that's what they expect. They expect perfection every time that they come on the court. These kids play this sport year-round. They play baseball year-round. That's what he expects. And when they make the little mistakes, when you're a perfectionist, that will drive you nuts.
No, it definitely will. That is definitely that's going to be kind of an issue for there. And obviously, when we talked about our Gnadenhutten and Company keys to the game, we were saying I think both the teams kind of doing their job so far to this point, which is probably the reason that it's a 3-point ball game right now.
Yeah, and, that was the thing I said that Hiland needed to do. They need to get in the face of the Braves, because the Braves got a lot of young kids that are stepping into a role that they're usually not into, and they forced the turnovers that they needed. Indian Valley was able to hit a couple quick early shots. Deegan Bieber, when he's left alone, he'll drill a three.
Sorry. I got head coach Tyrone Miller here. Coach, it was a fast-paced first half. I know you're getting a feel for some of the players that came back. What was your message at the half?
Just keep doing what we're doing. We got to limit Wigton's touches a little bit, but we're winning the rebounding battle. We split with these guys the last 3 years, and every time we beat them, we won the rebounding battle. So we just got to keep boarding, keep believing in what we do, and finish out this game here.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Thank you to Adam, and thanks to head coach Tyrone Miller. That will do it for our First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Stick around. Second half of IVC basketball's on the way in Z Country.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Into the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio, Big Z Sports live for the second half of action. Today's presentation brought to you in part by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. 29-26 it is Braves ball to start things off. We'll see how both teams make the adjustments as the pass was down to the right block, and Williams had to high point it. He's double teamed, tries to go up, off the backboard, high off the glass, no good. Wigton with the rebound.
Yeah, nice job right there. Just got a little high off the glass. He tried to use a little soft touch to get it. Had to go up over a guy. It was about an inch or two taller than him.
Miller goes right side, kickoff. That's into the hands of Wengard. Back to Miller. He'll drive on Bieber, right around him on the left block, too strong. Wells and Williams battle for the rebound. It was Wells who ended up getting it. Now here come the Braves. McPeak up to Bieber. Thought about a step back three. Instead, they'll slow things down. Now they get it in the hands of Williams. He'll drive right side, spin a shot in the lane. Too strong off the glass. Wigton with another board. Here comes Hiland. Work it up. Hirschberger, right to left, center of the court. Goes to Miller. Nearly jumped by Wells. Back to Hirschberger. Inside, baseline. Bieber locks up. Goes out. Wigton. Corner three-point shots on the way. Line drive is good. And give the assist to Wengard.
Yeah, it's kind of mind-boggling how you can leave the best pure shooter on the floor wide open.
That would be 19 points by my count for Mr. Wigton, who's having himself a phenomenal game. Hiland now leads by 6. Bieber dumps right side. Wells in front of the Indian Valley student section after flipping sides. Wells steps into a three-point shot that was way long, and somehow Landon McPeak runs down the offensive board, but he was short on the money. Hiland on the rebound is Miller. They'll work it up. Kick back. It was into the hands there of Wengard, who will dump it off to Miller. Now he'll drive in, head fake, goes long to the outside. Driving on the inside is going to be Yoder. Rejected by Wells, and it is going to go out of bounds and stay with Hiland.
Yeah, it looked like Bieber was going to grab that ball at the last second. He decided to let it fall to the court, and that was out on Wells.
Coach Schleybaugh calling out the orders here for the Hawks. A team again that Shannon last year, another Final Four trip for them.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't expect them to be there last year, and then there they were.
Top of the key goes right side. It's Miller. Goes to work with the left. Kicks. Off to Wengard. Underhand pass back to Miller. He'll get around Wells. Floater in the lane was left short. Battle for the rebound. One player goes to the court here as Bieber turns around with his hands up in the air. It was Hirschberger who was laying down. I think they're going to say Bieber might have grabbed him from behind.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I was out here watching this, and next thing I know, like you said, we heard a whistle and somebody's laying on the ground.
And there on the entry pass is going to be Wengard, who's going to cash in for 2. Almost too easy that time.
Yeah, everything right now for the Hiland has seemed like it's been easy here in the second half.
It is James who's checked back into the game, and he throws it away. Into the hands there of a Hawks player. It's Yoder who will go coast to coast and score. And a Cush Financial Group timeout as the Hawks start off hot. They now lead by 10. Big Z Sports will be back right after this.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Go on a 7-0 run.
McPeak goes right side, picked up by Hirschberger. He's now double-teamed by Wigton. McPeak drives off the left block, and it's not going to fall. Williams grabs the offensive board. He'll have to get out of there. He'll throw it to Wells. Thought about a 3. Instead, kicks right side. James works it back around. Williams nearly loses the handle. He pump fakes a 3. He'll drive in. Up in the lane. A circus shot will fall for Williams, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, and the Hiland player slammed the ball down to the ground, and he caught it, and the official turned around and stared at him. I was waiting to see if a tee come. Luckily, he caught the ball, and that saved him from a tee.
He'll step to the first federal. He'll step to the free throw line, brought to you by First Federal Community Bank. We'll go down to Adam here for this free throw. Do you have any idea how Williams got that to fall?
No, I really don't. That looks like mid-season form because we saw a lot of that last year as he connects on the foul shot. But, made it look easy.
36-29 now is Williams with 10 points. Here comes Hiland again. Schrock's back in the game. He'll go down low to Wigton. And he'll go into the chest of Jackson Murphy. They're going to call the blocking foul. Murphy thought he had position, but they're going to say the feet were shuffling.
Well, the thing is with Murphy, he's got to watch it because that's the official that gave him the technical earlier. And he's laying on the ground looking up, and that official staring at him the whole time as he was walking away.
So Hiland on the inbound. It will be Miller looking for room, and it looks like we are going to get a 5-second call. Good defense by Indian Valley as they lock up on him.
Yeah, that was outstanding defense right there. And Coach Slayball, he just looks out there at his team and just shakes his head because I'm sure they'll get to hear about that one tomorrow.
Here comes McPeak. He'll get it across for the Braves. Goes right side into the hands of Bieber. He gets a screen from Murphy. Stops, goes James top of the key. Now left side. McPeak goes to work. James flashes towards the paint, makes room for Williams. Williams jab steps into a three-point shot, was a little long. Rebound in the hands of Bieber somehow. He'll spin around and put it off the glass and in. How about Deegan Bieber there? Probably the shortest guy on the court right now, but he hustles in among the trees and gets the offensive board and put back.
Yeah, he did a nice job. I didn't think he was going to put it back up, and he kind of was falling backwards a little bit and decided to lay it up off the glass and get the roll.
Right side, right down Broadway is Schrock, and he'll cash in for 2 for the Hawks. Back and forth, seesaw battle we go. Hiland still leads by 7.
Schrock finally got one of those to fall. He's had that quick step all night long and was unable to commit them earlier.
James drives baseline, kick out. McPeak was long on the three-point shot. Nobody is there for the rebound. It will go out of bounds, so it will be Hiland ball. Substitution on the court. Coming back into the game is going to be Caleb Yoder for Hiland, and sitting will be C.J. Yoder.
That might be one of the first times that I've ever seen everybody doing such a good job at blocking out. Everybody forgot where the ball went.
So for the Hawks right now with this 7-point lead, not going to be trying to do too much different here, as overall they are just going to be looking to continue that defensive pressure. They've had some really good offensive production from Nick Wigton. Sure they wouldn't mind having another Hawks player step up with a couple extra. Now driving. It's going to be Wengert on the drive. It was not going to fall. Rebound into the hands of James. Up the court, here comes Indian Valley. Williams behind the back. Stops, left block. Pump fake up the baseline, and it's in. Riker Williams again. He's got 12. Hiland across the timeline. Yoder has it in front of his bench. He'll clear out. That's actually Miller who will clear everybody out. Wants to go left side to Schrock. Back and forth, Hiland goes with the ball, just looking for a backdoor cutting lane. There's Wigton on the baseline. Tough angle shot's not going to fall. Offensive board by Wengert, still not going to fall. Murphy gets the rebound.
Yeah, nice job by Murphy right there to stay with it.
Hiland's probably thinking, what do we have to do to put a shot like that in? Here comes McPeak, and he's fouled. Schrock reached in and got him around the waist.
Yeah, it seems like Indian Valley's turned the tempo up right now, and Hiland's the one struggling.
It's interesting how things go back and forth sometimes. As good hands down there for Adam Selesky, who made the grab. James will inbound. More substitutions. Hirschberger's back in for the Hawks. Miller to sit. 2:48 showing on the third quarter clock. It's a 5-point ball game. James gets it into McPeak, and he might have just thrown it away. And Coach Miller is saying that Schrock tipped it off of his fingertips, but they are not going to buy it. Adam happened right in front of you. Let me know. Did it look like a tip?
It most certainly looked like a tip, but unfortunately, I don't think they saw it.
No, they didn't, because Hiland ball.
Yeah, it's going to be Hiland basketball. I think it was just the angle. The official that was standing left of me couldn't quite see the trajectory of the ball, and the other one was out too far and hit where he was supposed to be. I think it's almost one of those blind spot calls.
Definitely could have been.
And Coach Miller stood right beside the inbound passer the whole time, letting the referee know about it.
So now, on offense, getting a good turnover or a break there on that turnover. Right side is Wigton in the corner. Wells picks him up. Jab step, goes in with the left. Pump fake, goes up again. Wells maybe touched it, but it didn't matter as Wigton finishes through the contact. He's got 21. Here come the Braves. McPeak, right side. Now Murphy, top of the key. Hop step in the lane, and he lost the handle. It got tipped away from him, and trying to draw the charge was Hirschberger. Only problem was the foul was called before the charge.
Yeah, I think they're going to get number 22 on that one.
It is going to be on Yoder, who we don't actually quite know yet exactly what's going to happen with in terms of the foul totals for everybody.
I'm kind of surprised here, guys. They called that on the shot.
It is interesting that it was on the shot because Murphy did not have his head up towards the hoop. His first one from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line rattles off right iron. They say ball don't lie, so maybe
here we go.
It's one of those makeup calls for the tipped ball out of bounds.
Couple of dribbles there from Murphy, who will take a deep breath. And he'll miss it again. Rebound into the hands that time of Wengert, who will help push it up for the Hawks. Schrock goes to work on McPeak. Stops, goes left side. Wigton with those long arms, so hard to get the pass away from. Drives on the left block. They're going to get Murphy. And they're going to count it on the shot. Oh, as it was Wigton who was driving the lane on the left side. Murphy kind of got him on the arms. Wigton went up with the shot, and they're going to say it happened during that motion.
Well, I'm learning something new tonight, that the form of the shot gets a step and a half.
So to the line, it will be Wigton.
Unfortunately, guys, I missed that one. I was tending to some other business here.
Well, you'll have to go back and check out our YouTube live stream. Of course, Altman Hospital, one of our presenting sponsors for today. Hiland has opened it back up to a double-digit lead. Wells works with the right, hops in the lane. Scoop shot's not going to fall, and they're going to say a foul.
Well, we went from one half of basketball to where it looked like a football game.
Maybe 3 whistles total.
It looked like a tackle football game, and now we went flag football.
So stepping to the line will be Wells. Neither team has given up or has guilty of 5 team fouls yet, but that one was on the shot. Wells so far in this ball game has accounted for 5 points. I think those all came in the first quarter. He's kind of gone quiet since then. Make it 6 as he's good on his first attempt from the free throw line. Cam and Amma will sit. James back in for the Braves. Hirschberger to sit for the Hawks. And it looks like Miller is back in. One dribble from Wells. He'll put it up again, and that one's good as well.
I think the only guy that hasn't been off the court the whole game was Wigton.
I don't know. He maybe has sat for a minute at most. Miller brings it up, right side. Looking for room. Goes off. Schrock. Wanted a backdoor cutting Weaver there, or Yoder. Was nothing there. Wigton has it. Goes cross court, driving in there, and we're going to have no shot of travel. And shuffle stepping that time was Yoder. He got started before he put the ball down.
And I love it when it happens like that, and Coach Slayball looks at the referee and says, good call. Looks at his player and said, you shuffled your feet.
Well, you know, that's good coaching. Instead of complaining about the call, let your kid know. McPeak comes across the timeline. His team trails by 8. They go. Murphy. He is locked up with Yoder. He'll drive in, stop one of the backdoor cutting Wells. Wells stopped. He goes inside. Williams goes to work on the low block. Underhand pass underneath the defender, and it goes into the hands of Murphy. Good for 2.
Hard to believe a quarterback can make that kind of pass.
Imagine that. I've got him down for 4 assists. Here come the Hawks. They're up by 6. 1 minute to go. Schrock, crossover, kick out. Miller steps into a 3-point shot. It was short. Wells with another rebound. His third. They'll go. Williams across the timeline. He'll slow things down between the legs. Works left, kick out. Murphy pump fakes a 3. Actually, that's James. They go back to the top in Wells. Indian Valley doing a good job keeping their feet moving. Wells has the ball again. Right block, fakes it. Now goes to McPeak. Worked around the horn, nearly jumped the pass. There did Hiland. James too long on the shot. Battle for it. Hiland still shuffling with it. It goes off of one of the Hawks players, and it will go out of bounds as it looked like Yoder was eventually the one who touched it last.
Yeah, that was phenomenal effort there by Colt James, diving just to get his hand on the ball, try to make something happen. Well, it happened.
Trips to the sideline brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. Williams has it. 25 seconds showing. He'll go left side. Pull up. Mid-range jumper was too long. Battle for the rebound. James tips it away from Wigton. Off of his fingertips. It will go into the hands of Hiland.
Yeah, like Adam said down there, that's what I was going to get ready to say. The effort by Colt James right there just was a phenomenal job right there that gave him another opportunity who just was unable to cash in.
12 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Hiland dribbling it out. taking down the clock, looking for more. Schrock, right side. Wigton locked up with Williams. He'll drive, left hand, goes up, and he was swatted by Wells, but they're going to say a foul. I think they did call it on the floor, though, Shannon.
Yeah, they're going to say that was on Riker Williams on the floor.
They did call it on Williams. I'm surprised that wasn't on Wells. I guess the foul on Wells happened after.
Yeah, well, the problem is that takes them to 5. I think that was their 5th one.
And they are going to adjust it. They're going to say it was only 4 team fouls, and they did point down to the court initially, as the officials will now confer. Because if it is only 4 fouls, again, he did point to it on the floor, and they are going to be inbounding the ball. So 2.1 seconds to go here. Watch for a little tip in or a quick pull up from Wigton. Bieber comes in. Wells will sit for the Braves.
Yeah, and I think that's just a play right there to keep Luke from picking up a foul here with just a couple seconds left.
Inbound play, driving baseline. Bieber got on top of him. No call as Schrock is beside himself for no call. We go to the 4th quarter. It's a Cush Financial Group timeout. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Final quarter of action on the way. And, of course, coming up, we'll have your Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show where we will name a McInturf Realty player of the game. Hiland does have the 6-point lead, but given how this game has gone back and forth, still definitely seems like anyone's game, Shannon.
Yeah, I mean, back and forth, and Hiland had a little bit of a momentum there early in the 2nd quarter. Braves cut it in half, and then Hiland went back up by 10. Braves got it cut back down now, so like you said, this 4th quarter is going to be big, and any guys got to start strong or Hiland can pull away.
It is Hawks ball to start things off. Miller has it. Nice give and go, and he'll go right down the lane, and he faked the pass to Schrock and just found nothing but green or daylight in front of him. So here comes McPeak. He's picked up by Schrock. Left side, Williams wants an entry pass to James. Instead, he'll drive baseline. James flashes out. Pump fakes a 3 a couple times, now goes to Bieber. Works it around the horn. Murphy fakes the handoff. Murphy at the foul line. Spin around, tries to go over the top baseline. There was nothing there. Great Hawks defense again. Williams between the legs, kick out. 3-point shot from Landon McPeak was left short. McPeak follows his shot. Pump fake, goes up, and it's good. Perfect sequence there. You had the initial miss from McPeak, but following his shot worked out.
Yeah, that's just effort right there. Knowing what you got to do after you miss the shot, and Landon's always been a smart player.
Wigton from way downtown left it short. Rebound, James. He'll push it up the court. Williams gets it in front of the defender. Right block, spin in the lane, up and too strong. Rebound to Wigton. I've got him down for 4 of those. Here comes Schrock up the other way. Hawks still lead by 6. 6:45 showing on the clock. Right side, Schrock at the top will fake the handoff to Miller. He'll go down low. Going to work there, and we're going to have a charge called as going back and trying to back it down was Wenger. James went down again.
Yeah, did a nice job right there. Any Valley coaches aren't paying attention right there. They had a Hiland player standing in the paint. I counted myself 6 seconds, and nobody's really – the game's so intensified out here, nobody really paying attention to what was going on down at the bottom of the paint.
McPeak gets the play call as he'll look to get it across the timeline past Schrock. McPeak going to work. So far, pretty good game for him. And now we're going to have a carry there for McPeak. Schrock was harassing him, and he ended up scooping the ball. So another turnover for the Braves. Inbound play as Miller comes across the timeline, goes left side. Schrock has been doing a lot of the ball handling today. He's doing a great job. Wigton drives baseline right past Williams and puts it in as Wigton creates his own room.
Yeah, Williams tried to put a little bit of pressure on him, and Wigton said, I'm not going to take your pressure, and gave a little push off, and he laid it in.
Williams goes to Murphy after he got triple teamed trying to go down low. James has it in the left corner, fakes a three, goes off to Murphy, top of the key again. Ball's made its way back into the hands of Williams on the right elbow. It will go out. Murphy flashes to the right side. Wells now on the left. James goes back top of the key. No clear room for Williams on the right block. He'll spin around, stop in the lane, wants an outlet, and he'll have to go out again. Hiland doing a great job this possession. Murphy drives, kick out. McPeak, dump over top. Wells is rejected from the side as Yoder sends it flying. Second block of the game for Yoder.
Yeah, not sure what was going on there, if he said something to him once he blocked it, but Wells come back at him and got a little interesting down there, but the referees let it go.
McPeak drives, goes low, baseline, scramble for the ball. Hiland has it, and a timeout called as James was trying to lock up with Wigton. It will be Hiland ball after we return from this Cush Financial Group timeout.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Welcome back into your Hertzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. We'll go down to the sideline, brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. Adam, there's no lack of intensity, and that's kind of what we expected.
No, you can tell it's the fourth quarter now. These guys are all max effort. You've seen how hard the game's been to this point, and it seems like it's even harder now because the Braves know they got to close this gap, and Hiland wants to do everything they can to maintain or increase it.
This is why we say, if you didn't know, basketball is a contact sport, in fact, as Miller will go to work on McPeak. Wells lock it up on defense with Wengert. Right side, Miller goes Wigton. Nice jump off. Wengert goes up right past James and a good finish. As 4 points now for Wengert. And that was Wigton's first assist. You saw what Indian Valley wanted to do on defense, double up Wigton, but he had the wherewithal to just dump it off and find an open cutting teammate. Murphy, right side, goes in low to Williams, throws it away. Stolen away by Schrock. Down the court, Miller, off the glass and good. Schrock with his third assist.
Yeah, just nice transition right there on the Hiland Hawks, and the Braves got to do something right here.
12-point lead, one of the biggest of the night for the Hawks. Driving baselines, McPeak stops, goes low. Wells, pump fake, off the glass, too strong. Rebound in the hands of Schrock. Tie it, but he'll pull it away. Down the court, it's Miller. He'll drive. Head fake left and went too strong off the glass. Wells with the rebound. Well, that was a fantastic move for Miller, but got a little too excited, I'd say.
Yeah, on both ends of the court last time. Each guy just tried to do something too much, and now we got a steal.
Stolen by Yoder. Down the lane and in. C.J. Yoder gets his fourth point and his second steal. And now Hiland's rolling. A 14-point lead. Coach Miller wants a timeout. It's brought to you by the Cush Financial Group, and Big Z Sports is back after this.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Wright Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Today's presentation of high school basketball Thanks to our presenting sponsors. And if you're watching on our YouTube live stream, you can see them on the bottom of your screen. But we'll thank folks at Wright Mark Roofing for their presentation. And out of that sequence, Indian Valley getting a little discombobulated. 53-39 is the Hiland lead. And you see a couple players with hands on hips already there, Shannon, too, for the Braves. I shouldn't say already, but definitely the fatigue starting to wear in.
Yeah, I mean, Hiland's doing a nice job right now. Early in the season, they're just putting pressure on them, and Indian Valley making some mistakes.
As Wells throws it away, trying to go to McPeak, who wasn't there.
Yeah, McPeak made a nice fake. Lost to the defender, was going back door, but Wells thought he was coming out. And that's just a miscalculation right there, and those are the things that as the season goes, you'll be able to figure out more of what your teammate wants to do.
McPeak will sit. Sophomore Kylan McDonald is into the game for the first time. Wigton has the ball, dumps it off. Yoder now to Schrock. If you are Hiland, it's 3.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. You really don't need to be in a rush. Cam and Amma in the game locked up with Schrock. Schrock drives right down the middle, too strong, off back iron. Battle for the rebound. Williams skies over everybody and grabs his sixth board. He'll go to work, right side. He's doubled. Goes back out, steps back into a three-point shot, and it's good. Riker Williams now has 15 points. It's back to an 11-point lead.
Yeah, right before they went in and they missed that shot last time, Coach Slayball was telling them to spread out. I don't think he was real happy that Schrock drove in there and just laid it up off the rim like that and missed it.
McDonald tied up there with Miller on the foul, and that will bring McPeak back in.
And as you can see, they just brought Schrock over to the sideline, explaining to him what he was supposed to do that last possession.
So Wigton will inbound for Hiland.
Guys, it probably didn't help much either that both defenders faded off of Riker Williams to leave him wide open for that three-pointer.
Now Indian Valley trying to pressure with Bieber and McPeak. Past the timeline goes Hiland. They've got numbers. Miller goes cross-court. Wigton, he'll drive. Left side. Scoop shot up and under, and it's good. And one upcoming as Nick Wigton continues to pour it on.
Hey, listen, you don't ever want to see somebody just absolutely annihilate somebody. But if you're going to foul somebody like Nick Wigton, then make him miss the shot. At least go for the ball in his hand and knock it away, because you're just giving him 3 points.
Free throw is good from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. 29 points for Wigton. His team up 56-42. Williams stops, wanted to go baseline, instead drops off at Amma. Now finds Wells. 2:40 to go in the fourth quarter. If Indian Valley's going to do anything, they need to do it fast. Wells drives in the lane, hop step, off the right block and in. Luke Wells will get his 8th point of the night. Schrock to bring it up again for the Hawks. Of course, as we already mentioned, Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show is on the way, and we'll be naming a McInturf Realty player of the game. Hiland looking to hang on to this one and get their second victory of the year and remain unbeaten. Miller has it now, drives past McPeak, and will stop and go back out to Yoder. Again, the Hawks not looking to do too much here. Chew off a little clock and continue to score. Looked like that foul is going to go on Enama, who grabbed Yoder.
Yeah, he tried to cross Enama up, and Enama just kind of tried to stay with him, put his hand out in front of him, and referee said you can't do that. You held him up just a little too much.
Enama will sit. McDonald is back in again. Wigton inbound in front of the Hiland side of the gymnasium. They go to Miller. Braves want to trap again. Miller delivers it. Yoder, baseline, wide open. Wengert off the glass and good. Indian Valley couldn't collapse quick enough. Braves come across. McPeak, underhand pass. Williams works left side. Hawks, for the most part, whenever Williams gets inside the three-point arc, have been crashing over and trying to double. Right side, McPeak, who's back into the game. He'll drive off a screen from McDonald. He'll have to go back out. Wells leaves his defender, steps into a three-point shot, off right iron. Rebound into the hands of Wigton. Williams tries to poke it away, and Hiland will work it down the court. Here come the Hawks. Right side, Miller, dump off. Yoder goes to Schrock. Killing more clock. Just a minute 20 showing here. Certainly looks like Hiland going to pick up their second win of the year. Wigton down Broadway off the right block. No good. Williams locks up with it, grabs the rebound. He'll come down the court. It's a 2-on-2 fast break. Williams lost the handle. Schrock is going to get nailed for a foul.
Yeah, it was just one of those ones where he kind of got flat-footed and tried to reach across the Riker's body to steal it. He just reached with the wrong hand.
Checking back to the game is Montana. And it looks like we will also have Jaden Dalacasa coming into the game for the first time for the Braves. 1:08 showing on the clock. McDonald to inbound. Hiland emptying their bench a little bit too, as Wengard will sit into the game for the first time. Back again is Zeke Bodeker, and it looks like Logan Miller's into the game as well. Ephraim Yoder, and I'm trying to keep track of all of these. Cade Beachy is also in. Adam giving me a smile down there. I think I kept track of all those. Dalacasa has it, works left side. Bieber steps into a three-point shot, and it's good. Bieber with another three-point shot. Dalacasa picks up his first assist. That'll bring it back to within 11. Schrock across the timeline, picked up by McDonald. He'll go between the legs. Now he's doubled, dribbles out of it, goes right side. Wants the pass across court to Beachy. He'll get it. They go left corner. Wigton, Beachy, Schrock works right side, and Amma picks him up. Doubled by McDonald. Schrock gets through it. Still looking for room. Great job by Hiland on the keep away. Miller has it in the left corner. He drops it. He'll try to dribble, goes left block, throws it off an Indian Valley player, and it will go out of bounds, stays with Hiland. Schrock will sit, and back into the game is Caleb Yoder. So Indian Valley will fall to 1-1. Hiland improves to 2-0 tonight off a unbelievable performance for Nick Wigton and company.
Yeah, I mean, he's by far the guy that's going to be the leader in the IVC as far as in the running for Player of the Year. You know, he'll have Riker Williams trailing him and stuff, but he's an outstanding athlete, basketball player.
Just 15 seconds left on the clock. Stick around because we do have your post-game show upcoming. We got to name a McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Shot was no good. Indian Valley grabs the board. 5 seconds showing on the clock. McDonald going to come down the court, step into a three-point shot, and that one was short. Rebound in the hands of the Hawks, who are victorious tonight in Gnadenhutten. A nice win for Hiland. And, you know, both of these coaches kind of said we were going to get an early indication of what they are going to have available for the rest of the year, or at least in the early goings here. And I'd say Hiland looking pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, Hiland's just one of those teams year in and year out. This is what they do. And, I mean, great basketball program. They got the history of it. And Indian Valley, you know, just getting a few kids back, and that's no excuses. You still got to show up and play. And they got a lot of little things that they need to work on. They had quite a few turnovers and stuff. And I see Adam working his way towards Coach Sleewall.
We'll see what Coach has to say. Adam does appear like he's got him down there.
Coach, your team responded very well coming out of the half. Looks like they executed the way you would like them to, expanding the lead and being able to maintain in the second half.
Yeah, I thought we had a good start to the half, and, you know, we switched Sam Wengard on to Riker. Riker's unbelievable. He's had maybe half a practice, who knows, but I thought Sam at least made him work a little harder in the second half and just did enough for us to get a little bit of a cushion.
Well, congratulations on the win, Coach. Go enjoy it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Adam, and thank you to head coach Mark Schlabaugh for his time. His Hawks win tonight and improve to 2-0, as we mentioned. Stick around when we return. It's your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show, and we name our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. You're locked in at 99.9 and on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We'll be back right after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? Impact Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, Impact Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit Impact Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what Impact Collision can do for you.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? MPAC Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, MPAC Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit MPAC Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what MPAC Collision can do for you.
Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yerkesville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
For the final time tonight from Gnadenhutten in the Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, 58-47. Victorious the Hiland Hawks are, as they will improve to 2-0. Indian Valley falls to 1-1 on the season. And Shannon, this is exactly the kind of contest we thought it was going to be. It was going to be physical. There were going to be steals. There were going to be turnovers. It was a fantastic night overall for some gritty IVC basketball. And I think this kind of went in a similar fashion as we thought it might.
Yeah, we kind of wondered where Indian Valley would be. You know, a couple players only having a couple practices. Like I said, that's there's no excuse for – you can't make excuses when it comes to that. You've had other players who have been to all the practices and stuff, and other guys should have to step up in those roles. And Hiland there at the end just come out in that second half and went on that 7-0 run, and they pretty much maintained that lead the rest of the way and was able to pull away just a little bit there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the leading scorer for Indian Valley, I had him down for 15 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. It was Riker Williams. Then after that, it was Deegan Bieber with 11. You also had Luke Wells with 9 points, and chipping in 6 was Landon McPeak, and I had 4 by way of Jackson Murphy, and that was pretty much all the scoring for the Braves, at least as I had it down. Leading the way for the Hiland Hawks, we'll go through a couple of the point totals, and then we'll save one for last. Getting 4 points on the night was C.J. Yoder, 6 by way of Sam Wengard, 4 for Zeke Boddicker, then 9 for Alex Miller, 2 chipped in by Caleb Yoder, and 2 for Ashton Schrock as well. And without further ado, there is a name that was missing on there, and no surprise, it is our McInturf Realty Player of the Game tonight in the senior in Nick Wigton. 29 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, got a couple of steals, maybe a block. He was all over the place tonight, Shannon.
Yeah, like I said, he's just a phenomenal athlete. Everybody pretty well knew who was going to step up on that team when Detweiler graduated, and Wigton last year had a couple big games. I believe he's the one that hit the shot down at the state tournament to send him, or maybe it was to send him to the Final Four. I mean, I know he hit a big shot somewhere, but he's a phenomenal shooter. He spends a lot of time in the gym, and tonight he just kind of took us game over early and often, and never relinquished the lead once he got it.
Yeah, he certainly did not look back. A phenomenal performance, and it is awesome to see him picking up where he left off from last year. We expect big things from Wigton this year. And oh, by the way, the players after this game are getting to recharge tonight with your favorite thing, Shannon.
Yeah, that's some of the best chocolate milk you could ever lay your hands on.
Shannon's hoping there's going to be a bottle or 2 left whenever he heads back there.
I thought Adam would bring some out of the locker room when he went back there, but he didn't.
Well, that'll be my next step. I'm going to go over there, give them some time, and if they I see some kids coming out with their chocolate milk. They seem pretty excited about it when they found out it was coming here.
Yeah, thank you for that, Adam. And, of course, I know those players will definitely be enjoying that for sure. Well, that'll do it for our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game report, 58-47. That is your final score tonight. And we will be back coming up tomorrow. But, Shannon, we are going to be back in a gym, but not for basketball.
Yeah, I won't be back in the gym for about a week, but you guys get to
I meant we as in me and Adam, I guess.
You guys get to do something pretty exciting tomorrow night, and I might swing in depending on what time I get done with all my family things.
It will be wrestling returning to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel as Harrison Central's in town to take on Claymont. We expect our pre-match show to start at 6:45, so be sure to tune in for that. Get subscribed to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook as well for all the latest scoring updates. For Adam Soeski and Shannon Thomas, I'm Nick McWilliams. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Oh, and a thank you to Mary Alice back in the Hartzler's Quality Housing Studio. We'll be back in a high school again near you soon, Z Country.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of high school sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.